The right choices in life. Our lives are a sum total of the choices we made. Wayne Dyer. We make decisions throughout the day. We mostly don't require much thinking. You just know exactly what you're going to do. But in many cases, you need to stop and take some time to mull over your decision, where you weigh the pros and cons of all the options available to you. When the stakes are higher and you stand to lose something valuable, making the right choice is of utmost importance. Losing is never fun, especially when it means sacrificing something important to you. For example, if you make the wrong decision, your job, your relationships, your happiness, or even your life could be at stake. In some decisions, you know what the outcome is going to be right away. It's clear cut. For example, you're trying to decide if you're going to go to work today. If you choose to go, you're going to get paid. If not, then you're not going to get paid. However, for some decisions, the outcome won't be known until a certain period has passed. For example, you've invested in your friend's business. You know your friend has some business savvy, but you won't find out until months or even years later if your investment was a wise decision. So how do you know you're making the right choice in life? Here are signs you're making the correct call. Your instincts say it's the right choice. You've probably made decisions before where deep inside you absolutely know you're doing the right thing, even though your mind says you're making a mistake. And it turned out that you were right. In most cases, you probably didn't even know why you made that choice. You just know that deep in your heart it was the right call. Some superstitious people may say it was your guardian angel or some higher invisible power telling you what to do. But for those who believe in science, they say it's a combination of past experience and knowledge. Our brains somehow connect the dots and interpret the data to tell us what to do. There are countless stories of people who've listened to their intuition and lived to tell about it. They've somehow managed to avoid accidents, disasters, bankruptcies, and other equally life-changing or life-ending events. So if you're faced with a difficult decision right now, try listening to what your gut says. You're proud of your decision. If your decision is something you can live with, then it's a good sign you've made the right choice. But if you're going to be ashamed of it, then obviously it's the wrong one. Here's an example. You find yourself attracted to someone, but you know they're already married, and this person only confessed they feel the same way about you. Should you pursue the relationship or not? If you can live with the idea of ruining someone's marriage, then that's your choice. But if your morals and your values tell you that doing so is wrong, then you need to do the right thing. In the end, you'll be proud of yourself. You can sleep soundly at night knowing you didn't cheat and destroy your marriage. You've weighed the pros and cons. Big decisions need analysis. In some cases, listening to your gut instinct probably isn't going to do you any favors. For example, moving to another country isn't a small thing. Leaving everything familiar behind can't be easy. But you know that there's a better opportunity waiting for you abroad. Your gut instinct will probably tell you to stay, but your logic may tell you to go for it. Whatever the case may be, write down the pros and cons of each option. Then sit on it for a few days and come back to it when you've thought things through. In the end, what's important is that you go after what's going to make you happy. You may ask other people for their input, but remember, it's your life and your actions will impact you more than anybody else.